Good morning, boys. Today we're going to learn about Robinson Crusoe, written by Daniel Defoe. Daniel Defoe was born in 1660. He was a merchant, a writer, a journalist, and even a spy. He began writing when he was 40 years old, and Robinson Crusoe was written in 1719 when Daniel Defoe was 60 years old. So let's learn about Robinson Crusoe. A fine day, clear, sunny day. Robinson Crusoe finds this day the best day to set sail, to go for a voyage against his parents' wishes. And on his journey, after about 2 weeks, they come face to face, or they meet with a tornado, a sea storm, a terrible storm, and the ship is damaged. Robinson Crusoe climbs into a boat with his few other crew members and try to make it for the land. But the waves are so strong, they throw the boat into the air and the boat sinks. And Robinson Crusoe, with all his might, starts to swim towards the land. Every time he comes towards the land, nearer to the land, he is thrown back. But eventually he reaches the land, all exhausted, tired. And he thinks to himself, I'm not still safe. Even though I have reached the land, I'm not safe because I don't know what kind of animals are over here. So he has to find a safe place. And can you imagine, he's so tired and he has to find a safer place. So he crawls, slowly, he crawls into the bushes, finds a tree, climbs the tree, and spends the night on the tree. Next morning, he gets up, comes down, looks around. He could see his ship all broken up, and then he takes a walk, finds a stream, drinks the cool and fresh water of the stream, very tired still, and he goes off to sleep. Gets up, the sun is high, that means in the afternoon. He looks at the ship and he thinks there is time for help to come because there is no other way of going anywhere. His ship is damaged. So he thinks of bringing some useful things from the ship. He dives into the water, reaches the ship, climbs onto the deck, and finds an axe, ropes, and a broken mast. He chops them into equal pieces, ties them together, and makes a small raft. He goes into the cabins, finds cement boxes. He opens all these boxes, gets bread, cheese. He also, wine is there, ammunition, gun, powder, pistols, shot. Powder and shot means gunpowder with bullets. And he piles them up onto the raft and he brings them to the shore. When he brings them to the shore, he makes a small tent of the canvas which he had bought and he puts everything inside the small tent. Then next day, he takes a walk. He wants to see what is on this land. And he takes a walk. As he's taking a walk, after a few minutes or so, he climbs a hill. He reaches the top of the hill. And as he reaches the top of the hill, he looks around, left, right, and here he comes face to face with reality. He realizes that he's on an island. There's water everywhere. He's surrounded by water. But he doesn't lose hope. He comes down. He knows that he's in big trouble. He could be staying here forever maybe, or for a longer period of time. He comes down, doesn't lose hope, and next day he decides to go back to the ship. Now this time he knows that he is going to be here for a longer period. So He goes to the ship, he brings more stuff back, like nails, sails, guns, pistols, powder, shot, even flour, bread, everything what he could find useful he brought back. And he brings it to the shore. Now, as he brings it to shore, he opens the boxes and he finds gold and silver coins. And he is so amused. He says, "Look at my luck. I have nowhere to go. I don't know when I'll be rescued, maybe never, but I find gold and silver." So he says, "Everyone in this world desires you but me." Can you imagine his plight? And then, as days pass, he's on this island. He makes a house and he fences the house. He builds tall fences for animals not to enter. And he also decides to explore the island. So he takes a walk. He goes into the jungles. He finds apples, berries, maybe grapes, and he collects all of them. And while coming back, he finds goats. So, as he's about to shoot the goats, he sees a small goat, baby goat, next to him. And he catches the goat, puts it on his shoulder, and carries it back to his house. It takes him 3 days to explore the island. And when he comes back to the house, this goat becomes his best friend. Now, then years pass. He is there. Now, he does not waste his time on the island. This is a learning process for him. He learns. He did not only learn how to make a boat, he learned how to grow corn, wheat. He learned to make pots out of mud. And he also baked the pots to make it more durable, strong. And then he grew corn, he grew wheat, and he also learned how to make bread. So one day, as he was walking along the shore, and he looked down and he finds the footprints of another man. And this is where he realizes that he is not the only man or only person on this island. Before this, Robinson Crusoe was enjoying his life. He thought he was the boss of the island. He was the king of the island. He did what he wanted and he was living a free life. He was enjoying himself. He had food, everything in plenty. But now, when he sees the footprints of another man, he realizes there are other people on this island. And the story goes on. He finds this man and he names him Friday. And why he names him Friday, what happens after that, you have to read the novel. So, you will now, boys, read the story in your books and write the word meanings down in your notebooks. Thank you.